Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna review and analyze how another indicator works, both in CFD Forex crypto trading and also in binary options trading. So what if I told you that you could spot a trend before the price even moves? That would be a bit odd for an indicator, right? Well, not if it's created by Bill Williams. So the Accelerator Oscillator can actually catch momentum shifts and show it to you before the price reacts, all right? And we all know that it gives you a real edge as a trader, okay? So in this video, I'll show you how exactly it works, how to read the AC or the Accelerator Oscillator, and how to apply it on TradingView and use it for, any trading strategy, including binary options trading. And yeah, so here we go. So just to give you a little bit of introduction to the AC, it's an indicator developed by Bill Williams, the famous trader, who has also created the Awesome Oscillator. You might know it. But unlike the Awesome Oscillator, the AC focuses on the speed of momentum. Okay, so think of it like your trading speedometer. So it tells you if momentum is speeding up or slowing down. And it does so before price actually reacts. Okay, so if momentum is rising fast, price is likely to follow. And if it's slowing down, maybe it's time to get cautious. And AC tells you all of this. Okay, but if and only if you do it and apply it and also read it correctly. That's similar to any other strategy. Okay, so how to read it? Well, right here we have the Accelerator Oscillator. So on TradingView, if you want to add it to your chart, you can go up here to the Indicators tab. And I've already added it to my favorites, but you can also search here. And the one created by H. Potter is the one that I prefer to use, and you can also use. So yeah, when you click on this, it will apply to your chart and it will be down here. So let's take a look at the oscillator. And it sounds familiar, right? It's because it's really similar to the MACD, the popular oscillator that almost every trader has used once in their lifetime. But it's a little bit different. I mean, these bars are either above zero or below zero, but that does not, determine their color. So if the bar is above the zero line and it's green, like right here or here, let me zoom in, right here, okay? It means bullish acceleration. This means that the bullish trend is accelerating and getting faster, all right? And on the other hand, if the bars are negative and also red, it means that the bearish trend is getting faster and it's accelerating, okay? So let's simplify even more. So if you see two green bars in a row above the zero line, right, like here, these two bars, it's time to buy, okay? This is a really simple signal and really simple way on how to use the Accelerator Oscillator, okay? And for a bearish example, when you see two bars below zero that are also red, it is a bearish signal, okay? Now you might say that the bearish one didn't work here. Yeah, that's why I always tell everyone not to use oscillators alone, okay? We should determine also the trend, and we need trend indicators or even price action analysis just for this, all right? So the AC will help you to get the signals and where to enter, but the overall price action and trend analysis is up to you. Of course, later on in this video, I will show you a strategy and how to use it with other concepts, all right? But first, let's take a look at the settings, okay? So when you double click here on the indicator name, this panel opens up. First of all, let me show you the style. So I, changed the colors. It was initially, I think, blue and red, but I changed it to green and red. It's really a personal preference. And here's the part that it's most important, okay? So we have two lengths, the slow length and the fast length, which the default settings are 34 and 5, okay? So these are good for most time frames, especially if you're swing trading or taking 5 to 15 minutes binary options trades. But if you're trading on shorter time frames, like the 1 minute or 3 minutes, and want faster and more signals, you can try to adjust it to something like, for example, 21 and 4, okay? This one will be perfect, in my opinion, for the 3-minute chart. But right now, I'm gonna stick with the 5-minute. So I will get it back to the 34 and 5. All right. So this was how you can change the inputs and the settings. And let's show you how to trade the AC. All right, here we have the 5-minute chart of the euro dollar pair. And I also want to state that I use ICT kill zones for trading. Okay, it's give me a specific time frame and time period to trade, and it's really a great framework. And also, these time periods are usually the best for finding trade setups. Okay, so for the London kill zone, as you can see here, we're gonna focus on 2 a.m. open, which will be right here. As you can see, the chart has been bullish and the price action has been making higher highs and higher lows. So we're going to look for buy setup. So right here in 5 minutes, the London kill zone will open. So in the next candle actually, because we are in the 5 minutes, I will want to see these bars to recover above zero. And I would want 2 consecutive green bars above zero to enter. Okay, so let's proceed. Here's one candle, and here it is. This is the first one above zero, and it's green. And here's the second one, okay? So while the candle is bearish, which will actually be a good thing because we want to buy when the price is dropping, at least on a lower time frame, we can enter right here. I will use the risk reward tool to show you. So our entry will be on the close of this bearish candle, which coincides with the second bullish or positive green bar. And I like to set my stop losses below the recent lows. Okay, if you're a scalper or a day trader, you always want to set small stop losses. And for the exit, we have 2 choices. Let's first try a fixed risk reward ratio. For example, we can target a 3 ratio, and this is a fixed one. So let's see how it goes. And boom, here's our first trade, and it ends in a win, in a 3 risk reward ratio win, which is actually great. Now, another way that you can use the AC, especially for exits, is when you get a bearish signal, okay? So when you get a bearish signal, you can close your trade. So we have not got one. Just to remind you, the bearish signal is something like here, 2 consecutive negative bars that are also red. All right, so let's see when the AC will take us out. All right here we have 2 consecutive negative bars. That is our exit signal. So if we exit right here at the close of this candle, we will actually catch a whopping almost 6 risk reward ratio. That is absolutely great. So this is the power of combining price action analysis. I mean, it's really a simple analysis, just determining the trend and the ICT kill zones, which will give you the best times for entering trades, and also the Accelerator Oscillator by Bill Williams, which I absolutely love, and you can see why. All right, let's try another example, and this time it's going to be a bearish one, I think, at least because the chart has been showing a lack of momentum lately, and right here it's starting to make lower highs and lows, which can be a beginning of a reversal, and we're probably going to target these lows and sometime in the near future. So right here I'm going to wait for a bearish signal. Now the time frame is 1 minute, and you can also use this strategy for CFDs, of course, but here I'm going to show you a binary options trade. Okay, so the time frame is 1 minute, and I like to set my expiration time in 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Okay, so I analyze the chart on the 1 minute time frame, but my binary options trades expiry time will be 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna try the 5 minutes right now because I usually do it. So let's see if we get a setup. Right now it's 1:59 New York time. So here's the London session open, as you can see, the blue box, and right here we have 2 consecutive negative bars that are also red. So this is our entry signal, and I will use this short position to show you, but don't pay attention to the risk reward because this is a binary options trade, and we have a 5-minute expiry, so we assume that we're trading binary options. And in 5 candles, if the 5th candle closes above this line and in the red zone, we lose the trade, and if it closes below it, we win it. Okay, so let's see. All right, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is the expiration of our binary options trade, which will give us a profit because it's lower than our entry point. And as you can see, it was really simple with the AC to catch this trade. Now, for example, suppose that you have entered this trade on a CFD and instrument or Forex or whatever. So we will leave our stop loss above the recent high, and we can again target a fixed risk reward ratio, or we can look back and see what we have here. As you can see, we have a lot of fair value gaps right here and imbalances, which the price can react to and reverse higher. So I'm going to try a 2 risk reward ratio, a fixed one. Let's see how it does. And here it is. So we have won this trade, and it was a really simple one. And we're still in the London kill zone. In fact, it was a trade in only the first hour of the London kill zone. And it's a really quick profit. So you can use it for both binary options and CFD trading. Now, if I'm going to include some tips, which we actually did in this video, the first one is to make sure that you trade the volatility, which is during the beginning of the sessions, London, New York, especially if you are trading Forex. And you can use, for example, ICT kill zones for this. In 2 to 5 a.m. New York time will be the London kill zone. And the 7 to 10 a.m. New York time will be the New York kill zone. Okay, so I try to trade specifically these two time frames and time periods for my Forex trading, or when trading Forex pairs on binary options, of course. And another thing is that you should always pair oscillators, for example, the AC, with other indicators or methods, for example, price action methods or ICT concepts, to be able to have an optimal performance, especially due to the fact that you can't use oscillators for determining the overall trend. Okay, so we use other concepts to identify the trend, and then we use the AC for entries. And another tip that I always give when I'm introducing new strategies is that you should always backtest it. So backtest it on backtesting platforms, or you can use TradingView, the replay button that I've been using for this video. And also you should always, after of course backtesting and making sure that the strategy works with historical data, you should always spend some time for demo trading. Okay, so you can also gather some data on live market using demo accounts. And all brokers have demo accounts, especially for CFD and Forex. And also for binary options trading, I suggest you use the Pocket Option demo account, which I will leave a link in the description, so you can test your strategy on a dedicated binary options platform without any risk. All right. So this wraps it up, guys. And this was the Accelerator Oscillator by Bill Williams. I really love this indicator because, as you can see, it's really simple to use. And it can help you also make your strategy and edge mechanical, which can also help you automate your strategy. Okay, so that's it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more educational trading content like this. And also check out our website, gripoptionhub.com, which I will also leave a link to in the description, for more detailed reviews of indicators and brokers and trading platforms. Okay, see you in the next one.